There we go. Ugh. Should be able. Oh, we got 30 seconds. Make sure everything's getting started up. Make sure that's there. That's there. Tell you what, let me do that and take a piss. All right, that time it could have been a little better. But good morning. Happy Columbus Day. Get the game pulled up here now that it's live. All right, we are live for Florida Panthers versus the Boston Bruins. This was this. Try that again. Words, thoughts, things. They're hard sometimes. This has become a great rivalry, but it's essentially we're about to watch a fight. And like I'm here for it, but Panthers reverse sweeping them the year that we ended up winning. Amazing. Um, I'm a Florida fan over a Boston fan. I used to be a big time Bruins fan, but after they won and they got rid of everybody I liked, and then Marchand started licking people, hence the thumbnail, I was like, yeah, you know what? I think I'm out. Let's see. I got to get in here and do the tweet thing. Let's see. Let's do that. Just still good. All right. Open hockey game. And we're going to do at Florida. Isn't it FLA Panthers? Um, blah, blah, blah. I'll just go with that. Fuck it. I don't really need to put a whole lot else there. Panthers Bruins. So we got Marchand, Lincoln Old Boy. Make sure we got that posted. Now that that's good. All right. We're all set. Now we're just waiting for puck drop. I hope everybody's having a good morning. Woke up and it was about 67 degrees. Very, very, very nice. Been Spent a little time just enjoying the weather this morning. Thursday, it's expected to be 67 for a high, and then the week is like mid 70s. So I'm fucking excited. It's just nice not being in the hundreds anymore. But got Boston or Florida at Boston. Again, this is going to be a fight with the potential for a hockey game to be played, and I'm here for it. I want to watch this. I plan on being there for New York, New Jersey when they have the full squads and it's not um preseason. Um I'm looking forward to us playing Edmonton, us playing Dallas. Uh I really don't like playing Edmonton because they're dirty as shit, but um Anaheim was Anaheim looks good this year. Uh they didn't quite have the gas to make it all three periods, but I mean, like I said, we're fast, we're big. So when we play steady and we play hard, we typically tire some teams out. So it's oh, here we go, dude. Golden Knights. I'm in Vegas. I can't find anything ever to where they actually show me the national anthem. That's all I want. I want gay proof through the nights. They didn't even do it for the first game of the year. It's like I think I've seen it twice, and it was both preseason games. One I was at the game for. So I'm curious because in Florida you hear the night scream. No red chance. I okay, so it wasn't silent. So even in Boston, you had a few night shouts. I like that. I didn't hear a single red shout because that's Panthers started doing, or I don't even know if they started, but it's what they do. Panthers give a scream for red. Stars give a scream for stars. Ours is Knights. And I gotta say, I don't really know where that started. I've heard anthems being, like the singer quits and lets the crowd take over. He does his thing. That's a big feller. Like I don't know how tall he is, but that is a very I don't even know if rotund is the word I'm looking for, but that is a round fellow. He looks like a very happy Italian, very popular in the city Italian American or Italian fucking almost opera singer. It seems that popular male opera singers, they've got to be rather plump. All right. I wasn't paying attention. I think Bobrovsky's in for Florida. Swayman's in for Boston. Swayman looked good against, was it Montreal they played where they ended up winning 5-2? Um, Trying to make sure the volume's not leaking in. See what we're looking at here. Boston's coming out ready to hit. You got two on the boards, and one guy just came and checked the shit out of the guy in open ice. So that was all right. Looked like Bennett got put down with some help, but play on. Florida controlling. Might have jumped the gun a little bit there because Bennett shot, but he had one guy crash in the net. If he'd have given him an extra second, that rebound might have been picked up. It's kind of hard to do, but Boston gives a little bit of room for people to operate at the point, and they tend to tighten up down low. A little bit of a hook from Florida, but no call. Okay, check. I was unfortunate puck, I guess, direction. Okay, so Bob is in goal. This is the game I'm expecting. Like, this is the game that I expect last night's game to look like, where it's going to be 3-1. Um, yeah, sorry, they just showed the Barkov taking himself out. He tried to yank down. I forgot what game who they just played, but guys going for, I think it was Carolina, guys going for an empty net or they're racing, but he grabs his arm and slides, like tucks his left leg, slides like he's going into home, and then goes into the boards and busts his ass. And it's like, I mean, I mean, I did forget what my original thought was there. But oh, that's what it was. So yeah, I'm expecting this game to look a lot more like I expected yesterday to go very, very differently than it did. I didn't think it was going to be a close game, really. I thought there was a chance, but I thought we'd win by 3 goals. We ended up winning 3-1, but I thought it'd be like 4-2, 5-2 with an empty netter. This is the game that I would expect to look more like last night's game with Knights and the Ducks. Have it be, 0-1, 1-1, 2-1, and then maybe end the game with an empty net. Dude, I miss Schmitty. Nate Schmidt will that's my dude, man. That's one of my favorite defensemen ever, and I'm sad that he left before we got a cup. Yeah. A little more traffic in front, but not really. But a lot more pressure from Boston up high. Swayman plays it, gets it back up, and we're out. All right, Bob's standing pretty tall. You gotta like that. Bobo is a wall, man. I've always loved Bobrovsky. The problem, like when we kind of shamed him in the finals, he had already had such a long road to get there, and we were just in such a dominant stance that it was hard. Bobrovsky is a fucking wall, man. I really enjoy watching him play. Yeah, Bob's seeing the puck very well right now. he's coming way out onto the top of the crease. He's just playing. I mean, it's only been 4.5 minutes, but he's playing very well right now. Swayman, there's been action in that side, but Swayman hasn't been super tested. Okay, Schmitty, you got to move that puck, bro. You can't just leave it there. Slow down the speed up. And there it goes. I did, Bobo. I swear, if anything you want to happen, let me know. That's the wrong one. My bad. Boston. Oh, okay, never mind. I fucked this up. And okay. Yeah, Bob went to make a play with his glove, and as soon as he stepped, that thing went down in between his legs. Okay, hang on. I need a second. Damn. I walked away for 2 seconds. Now Florida's on a power play. Ah, great slide, Swayman. That was a great save. Ah. I gotta see if I can crack my back. Ah. Everything's tight. Ah. Wait. Like a Twiger. Woo. And I can breathe again. Lundqvist just put Marchand into the goal. They called that a tripping? I highly disagree with that. I very, very, very much disagree with that being a tripping. He made a play on the puck. Like, wow, that was actually a really good play by Lundqvist, in my opinion. Oh, well. Oh, moving. Sam Eskevet. Dude, we got a lot of new it's funny. We got a lot of new players, a lot of new rookies, a lot of trades going on, people coming up from EHL and AHL. And they had it's like you've got like 20% of the names that are pronounceable on first look. And then you've got it's split like the other, let's say it's 30%. The other 35%, or a chunk of that 35% chunk, is cannot buy a vowel. Like there's no vowels in the name. And then the other 35% is the chunk where, oh, okay, there's all the vowels. And so just trying to get through names and stuff is like, what? I mean, Samsonov ain't a bad name to say, so that's not too big of a deal. But for us, like having Lazinski, Chaika, there's a few guys. God, it's just such a nice day. It might even be like it's open, Windows open right now, which is sweet. I can't wait for Windows open at night, fan on high, laid up under 9 blankets. Finally, just get back to sleeping. I mean, Bobo was in perfect position, goes to make his move, and the thing goes down as soon as he starts to open his legs. It was like the timing of when you go do like putt, mini putt, doors opening and closing, and you gotta hit it once the doors close. Man, random shoot the shit, and we got a 1-1 game. I'll get up and crack my back in a second here. If he didn't move his skate for a second, it would have been blown dead. But instead, we got a 1-1 game. Okay. Man, my stomach's a mess right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. I didn't even realize we still got 40 seconds of 4-on-4 before Boston goes live for like 40 seconds. I said it was on, it looked like it was on his skate or on his pad. And if he'd have just left his foot there, not that it was easy to do, but if he'd have just left his foot there, that's it. You know, it's done. The whistle's blown dead, face off, heads to the circle. That I'll say that was icing. I don't know if they were gonna call it. It was kind of falling. Let's go, man. All right. Gotta crack my back real quick. Whew. I want to stand for a minute. Stretch. Florida PK looking okay. No, I probably should have said all right. Anyway, see, that's going to be big. If Florida keeps pressuring them in their zone, they're gonna disrupt them enough. Boston's winning the battle of the boards right now, and like not a whole lot of contest, but Florida's winning the middle of the ice a little bit more. I was that was a rough pass. Just threw it to nowhere. Get it across. There you go. Kind of fucked up the timing there. He had a guy heading in hard and had to stop. Oh fuck, dude. Everything hurts. Oh, that was good skating on Boston's part. Just didn't work out again. I used to enjoy the Bruins, man. That was quite a while ago, though. At that Pasternak, I actually believe was on the team. But back when it was like Marchand's first year, second year, with Chara, Tom Wilson in goal, Lucic, Bergeron, like that was a bully ass team, dude. Like they were annoying as shit, and they were bigger than you, and they knew it. That's a bad turnover at the blue line. Good defense or defense there by 23. Is that Lindholm? Battle in the corner. Boston wins again, man. Boston wins the battle of the boards. Bennett didn't like getting his ass kicked in the corner right there. Oh shit, man. My stomach's like swollen today. Ooh. Yeah. I want to stand up and not be out of frame. Just waiting on commercials now. Fuck. I got this shitty feeling in my stomach. No matter what I do, I can't shake it. Oh, They got rid of everybody. Montour, Stenlin, Cousins, Ekman Larson, Lomberg. Let's say we saw um Gudis go last year. Dude, my stomach, man. I'm just happy Nick Cousins isn't in Florida because he was the one I hated the most. I can deal with Kachuk and everybody else. Dude, what is going on in my stomach right now? Holy shit. Oh, man, it's got me all thrown out of whack. That was a great pass. Florida into the zone, and then he skies it. I think he got a stick on it. Dude, how fucking it was sick watching SpaceX land the Starship booster on the tower. All right, I just need my stomach to settle. Dude, what is going on with my fucking stomach right now? Holy shit. That was a good job getting back on defense by Florida. That actually sucks. I wanted to see that fight, but they both hit the ice way too fast. It wasn't a penalty, so I mean, I get the fighting, but I want to see it because if it was a clean hit and they just went to Pasternak because Pasternak was being a bitch and laying on the ground, laying on the ice, then that's not boarding. That was not boarding. Then disagree, bitch. I hate hockey commentators because they can't call fucking shit for what it is. That wasn't a yeah, he went down, but he because he didn't put him into the boards, he put him along the boards, you fucking moron. He didn't go into the boards, he went along the boards. I feel free to disagree, but it looked like he caught, there's a little lip that sticks out for the board and the glass. It looks like he caught that. Either that or when Greer came around the other side as he was falling, he got busted in the face. That's unfortunate. But like I said, that for that to them to be bitching about it being boarding, he didn't go into the boards. Like, Amend the rules. Yeah, let's make it more bitch made like the NFL, where you can't even fucking touch anybody anymore. Let's pussify the NHL just like every other fucking sport has been. Let's amend the rules, you moron. Anyway, see, here we go. We got them back grouping up again. So there's got to be a penalty. They stopped play before there was a fight or anything. So I fucking hate this commentator. It was the right call. There was no fucking boarding. And this has nothing to do with the refs not calling that. This has to do with Boston being a bunch of bitch made little fucking girls. He cross checked him in the hip and then cross checked him over and over again. Let's see. Puck's gone and he cross checks him right in the hip and then gets on him and cross checks him again. Fuck these garbage commentators right now. And to be fair, it's only the one guy and I'm not sure who it was. But no, Pasternak did not get boarded. Number two, that wasn't because the ref didn't call the Pasternak hit. That was McAvoy being a bitch and taking a cheap cross check after the puck was gone. So to say it was anything other than that is a fucking joke. It's Boston dick riding. That's all it is. Fuck Boston. Sorry, again, I used to be a Boston, Boston was my team. And then right before the Knights came out, they got rid of a couple guys, and Marchand started acting like a little. I mean, he was a gnat, which was fun, and then he started being a dirty, worthless piece of shit. And then I started like, dude, I don't really like Boston anymore. And then the Knights came out, and my energy went into them. And I just kept an eye on Boston, and they got dirtier and dirtier. And like I said, Marchand licking the guy. So it slowly turned from I love Boston to I'm not that big a fan of Boston anymore to, bro, fuck the Bruins. But hey, I already forgot what I titled the thing, but I was right on the tweet. It's this is a fist fight with the occasional hockey game. It was actually pretty decent hockey up until the 8.5, 9 minute mark, but shit's about to go down. Like, I'm actually looking forward to us playing Florida. Even though a lot of the team, it's a lot of different team. It's that should have been interference. Okay, there it is. Marchand didn't do it. All he did was rip him down. He didn't throw a punch. He didn't do any of that shit. Dude, Marchand is such a bitch. Fucking little man syndrome like a motherfucker. It should be interference on Boston. 2 minutes for fighting. Or, sorry, 10 minutes for fighting. But that should absolutely be an interference on Boston, Florida power play. If it's anything else, that's again going to be. Oh, there's another guy. There's somebody else going, huh? Oh, because that was just bullshit. And then Marchand drops the gloves and just tackles the guy. He didn't throw a punch. Brad Marchand in a fist fight would get his fucking nose crushed. That was a bullshit hit from Pasternak, and then Marchand coming in like a fucking what a bitch, dude. Oh, I didn't realize that was Schmitty. Schmitty went bald. Fuck yeah. Schmitty finally gave up and went and shaved his head, dude. I love it. I love it. Pasternak's, dude, this is the thing I hate about Boston, Edmonton, guys like Evander Kane. They are bitches. Pasternak didn't go at a dude when it was, fairly. The guy made a pass with his head turned. Well after the puck's gone, he makes a bullshit open eyes shoulder through the chest, fucking horse shit hit. God damn it, I did it again. My bad. Um, but like Pasternak went and fucking, like I said, guy's heads turned, throws it that way, shoulders him well after the puck's gone. That wasn't oh, well, you're going through the middle. You got to keep your head up. It's like, nah, that play was over and done. He went out of his way to just shoulder to the chest, drop the guy. That's bullshit. And it's all because Boston's throwing these little fucking fits. And again, the commentating is being like, oh, well, that's because they didn't call a boarding on the Pasternak hit, which wasn't boarding. So it's totally justifiable for Boston to come out and make a cheap shot, dirty ass cross check and a bullshit interference. And then while Schmitty's going at it with Pasternak, have Marchand come out of nowhere and be third man in the fight. And all he gets is a roughing. For me, that I'd have put that 5-on-3 for instigating because the two were dealing with it. He had no business coming in and dropping the gloves. And just so you know, when Marchand is the one fighting your fights, Pasternak and Pasternak fans, that means you're so far above and beyond a bitch. Like, oh my God, imagine Brad Marchand having to be your fucking white knight. That's actually embarrassing, man. All right, I'm done bitching about that until they do the next thing that starts me bitching about that. Okay, I got the third star of the week. Golden Knights has not had a NHL star of the week since March 7th, 2021. Can win the fucking Stanley Cup. Can't get NHL star of the week. Stoney fucking won. I guess regular season, but like Stoney got a hat trick in the finals. Still can't get no fucking respect put on the name. I mean, it hit Swayman dead center of the B. Where I mean, yeah, let me stand up, see how my stomach's doing. Ah, dude, I'm actually not as fat as I look, but my stomach feels swollen. All right, power play over. Penalty kill for Florida looks better than their power play again. Not exactly what I meant to do, but I guess it's out of the way. There you go. That's Florida needs to wake up and start hitting motherfuckers. Boston's not taking it, Boston just stepped it up to the nth degree. Like we're at the now Florida's going on the fucking PK. I'd like to see the play, but I feel like we're not going to get it. Oh, shit. Forgot I was standing a second ago. Got another offsides. Bruins are looking sloppy. All it took was a hit on Pasternak, which again, I will argue about it all day. It was not boarding. Even if you hit him on the numbers, you got to go into the boards. If you hit somebody and they go this way, you know what I mean? But that happened. The Bruins started getting mad and started doing little bullshit. Florida needed to like take advantage of power plays here, but oh well. Boston on a power play for 45 seconds. You got 3:20 to go in the game. Or sorry, the first period. That was a good stick. Florida, like I said, Florida's penalty kill looks better than their power play, which is kind of How many times is Boston going to go off sides on their fucking power play, man? All right, Greer's back out of the box. He literally got on the bench and then walked over the wall. All right, nah, he's back. Pass across, but Schmidt's right there waiting. Man, I'm pretty sure we've got a Nate Schmidt Knights jersey somewhere around the house. That's why I keep wearing this one for Knights game, so I keep cycling that one out. Oh, high stick. Okay, so this was a good game until Boston started getting pissy. Um, because now Boston is just thrown off their game. If they can go in at first intermission and reset, come back out, get rid of the bullshit cheap shots, which it's impossible for Boston to do that. And just focus on fast physical hockey. We'll go back to the no score 1-1 game that was happening before the bullshit. Damn, and Boston gets another penalty. Like I said, man, they really just I yep. They are so thrown off their game. All right, so we'll end with 5 seconds of power play for the second period. We got a minute 50, a minute 55 to go. 1 for 3, 4 shots on the power play. They start off with Boston taking control. It could have been big. Dude recovered really well, but they got it behind Florida's net, and dude just wiped out. All right, here we go. Get it back down. That I thought that would have been a high stick, but no. Dump it. Get it to the point. Get it back down. Get it all the way around back. There we go. Okay. Nope. Nope. That was the bad. That wasn't the pass either, though. Boston's just moving around too much. The default boom, 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 boom is you gotta watch where like Florida's not watching where Boston's moving to. They're just kind of doing their pattern, and Boston's reading it very well. That was a fast power play. That was a fast minute 55. All right. Overtime. Or what the fuck am I on, dude? I might actually be getting sick. I'm saying words that have nothing to do with what I'm trying to say. Intermission. Holy shit. Dude, he's still blaming the refs for not calling that in on Pasternak. That wasn't boarding. Fucking ridiculous, man. All right. Be back after first intermission. Oh. All right, we're back for the second period. Um, I was expecting it to be a little more of a violent start. It actually was decent hockey, but then finally a maybe a maybe a hit that didn't necessarily need to happen, but I will argue all day that it was not a penalty. Boston got all up in their emotions like little bitches, and they kind of went after Florida. They started doing the cheap bullshit. McAvoy with the cross check to the hip. Pasternak with the shoulder in the middle of the ice, completely like 5 steps after the puck was gone. Like, you got 5 seconds for delay game. Now that penalty's over, so we're at full strength hockey. But like I said, it was good hockey. And then one thing happened, and Boston went diving into their emotions, and they haven't been able to recover. They weren't able to recover in the first period. Um, really gonna have to see if they can check themselves and keep level heads, or else it's not gonna end well for them. Oh, dude, that passing was so close. I wish he would have shot it instead of that last pass across the ice. But you could see what was coming. Swayman's not able to see the puck very well. Oh, that was good sticks by Boston. They'll get a change. They were putting shots out, and Swayman was losing sight of the puck. Shots on goal would have been if they didn't miss the net, that would have been real bad for Swayman. Nice hit. And then Florida just taking themselves out. Jesus. See, it's wild. This is one of those games where, again, I think I said it earlier, 3-1, 4-1. I'd expect that. I expect it to look kind of how last night's game looked with the Knights and the Ducks. Um Boston hasn't really recovered from the first period yet. It's a minute and a half. That's not, I should give it about another 5 minutes before I say that. But Florida might break Swayman open. Dude, he's still cross checking him. Great, good pass, great stick. And then Greer lost it as the team was crossing. Greer's skating his ass off. He's reading plays very well. He's moving very well. See, and he just okay. Greer grabbed the stick, so everything that happened, he deserved. Everything McAvoy did, Greer earned. And then by the time he got free, he was just too close to Swayman. Something like that. What up, D? You missed it last night. Last night ended up being pretty popping during the Golden Knights game. Ended up getting crowd of people. Everybody that joined in had money on. Everybody but one had money on the Knights. One guy had money on the Ducks. It was but it was kind of popping last night. That like, at the end of the game, everybody's like fucking winning a shit ton of money. This game's a little bit slower, but it's 10 o'clock in the morning, so of course it is. But now I'm just bitching and moaning about Boston because I talked about it earlier. I used to be a die-hard Boston fan. And then I started hating the way they played. I hate Brad Marchand. And now I despise Boston. So I just want to see, hence the thumbnail being Brad Marchand licking. I want to say it was when they played Tampa, but it might have been Toronto. Florida's getting outskated by a step when they're on defense. Nice. Yeah, I was probably grinding and playing Throwing Liberty. Now I don't know what else to do on it though. Gotcha. That sucked, dude. I couldn't remember what the since my like one dude won like 2 grand. Kevin. He just talked to me the whole game, man. It was great. Wanted to flash a couple bucks. I was like, fuck yeah. And then I couldn't figure out anything to do that with. And then I got really sad. But yeah, yesterday was a fucking blast, man. I looked away for 2 seconds to scratch my eye, and Boston finally fucking scores. Good grief, dude. All right, they got around the boards. Florida skating half ass, dude. Florida skating slow. Damn, Bob had no idea that puck went in. Just a good, they left him wide open, let him shoot with no pressure. You had a screen in front. There's nothing you can do about that one. 2-2 game. Bet on fights when I'm off. Just want to wait till it's big fights. Fair enough. That's I kind of want to. I would be down to fucking bet on some hockey, bet on some fights. So I gotta wait till we get the million viewer count per every single live, so I can afford the gambling addiction. Get a DraftKings code so I can be a little more fucking not waste every dime. But yeah, it's fun to throw like that. I kind of like the I forget what it is, Bet 360, DraftKings, all that stuff. It's fun to bet, you know, $2-3 on a fight with the chance to win 12. I'd be down for that shit all day. That should have been a hook. I want to watch that opportunity again because that looked like a hook. So I'm gonna do, yeah. Like I don't need to bet $100 or $1,000. Was that Greer again? Who was that? Dude just had a great opportunity, made a really good move. But yeah, I don't need to risk big money to make it interesting because like yesterday was actually again Last night was really fun because all I had, like, diehard Knights fan, I want them to win. Everybody else in chat had money on the game. And so it was really exciting because it wasn't just me. Like right now, I'm just kind of shooting the shit while I watch a hockey game. But on that one, everybody was invested for different reasons and at different amounts. So we were all just getting hyped and oohing and on. And man, it made it a lot of fun. So I want to watch a hockey game every day for the season for like the next 8 months. Um, 5 months. But it would be a lot more exciting to throw $5, $10 on a 4 teamer, or do a bunch of parlay bets. Um, or not parlay bets. What's the word I'm looking for? Prop bets. Do a bunch of who wins, who's going to win the first opening face off, what's the final score going to be, will there be an empty netter, what time will they pull the goalie. I want to do shit like that, just have fun with it. And then when it comes around to Super Bowl, since I might watch football tonight, more than likely I'll watch the Islanders versus the Avalanche, but I don't think that's going to be a really good game. I think Colorado's going to shit all over them. um In fact, that's the game that I would bet if I was betting tonight. I would bet Colorado on over the Islanders. I'd give it a 6 point over. Um, I'm not even sure what the bets would be right now, or sorry, what the lines would be. All right, you got the Devils beating Utah 2-0. I could have seen that coming because the Devils have been okay, but Utah's been playing so well. I definitely would have expected. I wouldn't have expected 2-0 with 5.5 to go in the first, or sorry, in the second. Kings are beating up on the Senators again. I don't know if I would have called that one. Eh, no, actually, that's not as surprising as I think I'm giving it credit. And then we're 2-2 here. Yeah, Penguin. I may watch Penguins Canadians instead of Islanders Avalanche because Colorado should beat them 5-1, 5-0. Bobrovsky really almost fucked that up. I mean, he really fucked it up. It really almost went bad. Holy shit. I just realized how much I'm slouching in this chair, but I don't feel like fucking doing anything about it. Bro, I've been such a fat, lazy piece of shit the last couple of days, and I feel so gross and sick. And I know if I get up and just start doing what I'm supposed to and busting ass, I'll feel better, but I'm just having such a hard time. Like, I woke up to an allergy attack from hell and ended up, all I could find was Benadryl. So now I'm just fighting to stay alive. Actually, I want to see what our face-off win percentage was last night because it had to be below 50. It had to be 40% or lower. Fucking Boston going on the power play again. Damn. We actually won 53.5% of faceoffs. I didn't think that was fucking possible. Our faceoffs suck. I'd have given him a cross check. I don't know what the fuck that was. Last night, feeling off. I think it was because I hadn't really ate anything like 24 hours. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, so I woke up with something just not feeling right. But it was 67 degrees when I woke up. That was fucking cool. Thursday it's supposed to be 67 for a high, and I cannot wait. Like, I got the windows open right now, and it feels so fucking good in this house. Like, in this room. It's 84 degrees. It feels better in this room than when I have the AC on. Florida's got good sticks right now, man. You got to give it to them. It's been a low 50 here, so they're good. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's typically I wake up in the morning, I make my coffee, I have a cigarette while I have my coffee. I think I'm gonna like, it's getting to the point where I'm just gonna grab the guitar and sit out back and just fiddle around with the guitar while I have my coffee and hang out for 30, 45 minutes. I need to get a yoga mat or something, so like, just go out, be outside stretching and having my coffee and my smoke and getting everything loose. Like, that feels, I think that would be sweet. What's that? Was that Marchand that just went in his fucking own goal and allowed? Holy shit. Okay, I was wrong about this game. Let's see. Yeah, that was a really bad turnover. He definitely did not get pushed. 51 took out Swayman. That's on him. Swayman can get as mad as he wants. Florida did nothing wrong. Not even close. You teach your boy to stop fucking moving. And then he got Marchand jumping the fucking face off again. Dude, it's, fuck me. See, like I said, it's I definitely want to start putting money on hockey games because, again, yesterday I was so excited, dude. I was jacked up celebrating everything, and now I'm just like, like, woohoo. I need to have a little bit more weighing on it. Oh, dude, Greer came out of the box right on an interception and they couldn't get it to him. Oh, you're going to get checked. Oh, Swayman, get your little fat ass back in the goal. Okay, I could probably word that. There's no way to say get your little ass in the goal, get your fat ass in the goal without having this little thing behind me being like, all right, did you just say that man has a fat ass? And it's like, no, I was calling him fat and telling him to get his ass in the. Anyway, Swayman doesn't need to be leaving the crease to go at somebody when, you're a goalie, dude. The only person you're fighting is the other goalie. Stop it. That's the one where it's fine for everybody else to go and get him. You're not fighting. Keep your ass in the goal. However, when that dude chopped at Swayman like that, every single one of the Bruins should have gone and jumped his ass because that was the puck was frozen. That hard whack on the glove was horseshit. I gotta decide what game I want to watch because I really like. I want to watch the Penguins, Canadians. I think that would be the better game. But the idea of doing the 6:30 game kind of sounds good. Like had some success with the 7 o'clock game, so maybe the later games are the ones to go with. I think Colorado. Shit. I think Colorado is going to beat the shit out of them, so I don't think it's worth watching. I got to think Pittsburgh and Montreal would be the better game. Yeah, it's funny. I say that, yet Colorado and the Islanders, like neither of them have a win. You got 0-1-1 and 0-2-0. And I've always said the when two shitty teams play each other, there's like a 98% chance it's going to be a better game than the two best teams playing each other. If not at least as good, cuz it's match skills. Um I said it's funny I say that, yet like Alabama Georgia game and the Ohio State Oregon game were both really good games. I'm so happy Ohio State lost. I need them to lose again and then start losing players, start losing the recruiting rallies, the recruiting runs, and then just fade away because I dislike Ohio State. I'm still salty about 2001. I'll be real. Florida's been a lot more missing passes, though. You can't be missing passes. I mean, the shitty team gonna play harder. Don't know. We want to be the shittiest team in the league. Yeah, and like I said, it's if you take say there's 32 teams, team 32 and team 31 playing against each other is a fucking war. It is a the level of talent is very diminished. But the level of random fun to watch bullshit goes through the fucking roof, dude. Like you're watching these games, like it is the clumsiest shit I have ever seen. Yet this is a fascinating game. It's the wildest thing. That's funny. That for some reason that reminded me of an old Daniel Toss joke where he's taught. It's like they're talking about playing the Super Bowl or playing playoffs, something like that. He's like, it's all about who wants to. It's like who doesn't want to go home more. It's like, yeah, I don't think that's what it comes down to. Because if you take the '83 Oakland Raiders and put them up against a bunch of children that suffer abuse from their parents, those kids really don't want to go home a lot more than the fucking Raiders. But I don't think they're going to pull that one out. Go get the pat. That was a good stick, dude. Boston's back check and stick lifts are usually pretty, like, they're pretty good. I'll give them that. That should have been a hold. Dude tripped over the net, grabbed the Florida guy, and just fucking yanked him to the ground. Yeah, we got 7:10 to go in the second. Shots are 17-16 Florida. 3-2. The score is 3-2 Florida. 4-2 Florida. Let's go. Weird turnover. I gotta watch that again, but little bit of a weird turnover. And he didn't hesitate. My man got the puck. Oh, it wasn't. It was just bad. And then Boston going for a change. He gets the it was that Lundell gets the puck on the low boards as Boston was going for a change on a stretch pass from the other zone. Like I told you that they're gonna break Swayman. Like, and as soon as Swayman left the crease to go after the guy that kind of chopped at him when he froze the puck, you knew he was in trouble. And sure as shit, 4-2 now on like 3 shots. Tequila seltzer. Yeah, that's what you need. It's people need vodka and tequila that is no sugar, no carbs, and tastes like water. That who was that for Boston that just fucked up that play? He just skated. I mean, the guy that had the play. He just skated right past him. I'm gonna have to smash a peanut butter sandwich or something. Fucking, if you don't clear out the front of the net, they're gonna score. 4-3 Boston. Or sorry, 4-3 Panthers, but we got a goal Boston. That was soft, dude. What the fuck is Bob looking at? He's watching it the whole way. Sees it, sees it, sees it. His only option is to shoot to Bob's right. Yeah, too many people. There was no lane to go back across the net. So Bob just lost sight of where his post was. Otherwise, like, there was no reason there should have been any net to shoot at. It was a good play for Boston. Good shot, but Bobrovsky fucked that one up. All right. I fucking hate face-off violations. It's just fucking. It's just annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to eat something because yeah, my stomach's just a mess right now. I don't think I'd have let that happen to me. Boston's doing a pretty shit job of clearing the puck. As much as I like Boston not getting the face off in front of Bob, that should have been icing. And then Boston turns around and ices it when they didn't call it. What the? Uh, 4.5 minutes. I'll be right back. Oh, my bad. Good timing though. 30 seconds. All right. Can Boston do anything with 15 seconds left? Once this hits, I'm gonna take a minute to grab some food because my stomach's just all kinds of a mess. And then, but I'll just be on the intermission screen until we get back. All right. I'll be back in 20 minutes. Let me go get some food, get something to settle my stomach. We're back. I forgot the camera was so low. Like my stomach's all fucked up, so I figured I'd make it worse, and I grabbed a monster coffee. Had a sandwich and a monster coffee. Man, Boston's like really backing away. All right, here we go. Man, he hit that board pretty hard. He kind of got lucky how he lost his edge right there because that could have hurt. That was more of a trip than what Florida got called for earlier. That was good. Just get it down. Florida's really attacking Boston's stick and just not letting them complete passes, which is good. Or like make plays. That was an unfortunate left hand shot there. Just Boston's just not controlling anything in the Florida zone these first couple minutes. Finally got control. Their one shot is about as far up the point as you can be with no one in front of the net. Ouch. Fuck. Ow. Oh. Ice is getting ice is getting shitty. A lot of guys hitting the deck. Damn. 50-50 face-off percentage is pretty wild. Dude, my face is all itching and shit. All right. I was bodies in front. That was a tough one for Bob, but it went wide. Boston's finally controlling. They're setting the pace. That was a pick. That was a flat out pick. That should be interference. So I made a big mistake. Try and see what's my way. Oh, that Martian got pit pocketed a little bit there. Greer just couldn't get the pass through. That was almost a really good play. All right, Florida actually had someone on the far wall. It's crazy how that happens. You actually keep the puck in. Little dancing, moving the puck low. He left it instead of getting it forward, though. That was not great. And then again, finally getting a shot on goal, but you're as high on the point as you can get before with nobody in front of the net, and then you finally let one fly. Oh, Bob. So Bob did play that well. Okay, I thought it got hit some bodies and tipped off to the right, but that got to Bob's pads. Oh fuck! There were a couple things I wanted to watch. The nights are like the one thing I can do all the way through without being distracted. That and like the Penguin. I've been able to watch. Well, actually, I still haven't watched the other episodes. The one episode I watched nonstop though. I got to do a big catch up watch. And the game tomorrow, the Knights versus the Capitals, is at 4 instead of 7. So that probably be a good time. Score. Great save, Bobrovsky, and a whiff on the rebound. I thought Boston had it right there, man. I thought we were tie ball game. Little wild series of events right there. Almost had it tied up. Oh, maybe I have got. Like I said, my stomach just feels swollen, man. Ah, it just hasn't like. Ugh. Oh. Get all stretched out. See if I can talk myself into doing what I was supposed to do this morning. So the waking up early has been the hard part. Uh, Bob just saw that the whole way. He waited, and then dropped, but he left his left leg. That was just great patience and a great read by Bobrovsky making that save. That was fantastic. All right, Florida's got to take some time here. That was a bad pass. Trying to force stuff down low instead of going to his help. Okay, they almost caught Boston in a change, but that was surprisingly closer than I thought it would be. Pretty easy save there for Swayman. Good stick deflected before the one timer got off. Dude, Bobby looks pretty good. I'll say that. Man. Oh, Florida's making a lot of unforced errors. I have a feeling Boston's coming back on this one. It's got to be the same thing again I was calling for yesterday. Florida needs to score before they pull the goalie. Because if they make it, if it's 4-3 with 3 minutes left, 2.5 minutes left, Boston has a really good chance of scoring with 6-on-5. Just having that extra man floating around the net. Oh man. All right, camera's gonna be a little high just because I'm gonna be getting up and moving around. You know what? I actually do want to pay attention to this video. Missing the nets, dude. Miss the net, miss the net, miss the net. Offside, okay. All right. So again, not positive. I got 4 hours to think about it. Might be back for a Penguin Sens. Might be back for Islanders Avalanche. Probably do Islanders Avalanche. Broken stick. Or couldn't keep it in. They're gonna get the change. I was a little bit okay. Got. I thought he left the puck for a pass, but it was a poke check. Swayman's doing really, really good right now, staying flat. Like no easy goals, essentially. All right, reset Florida. Chill out. That was a little bit of a late, unnecessary hit, but it Swayman almost fucked up right there. That was not a very that pass was not advisable. Or I say pass. He instead of getting it to the corner, he just kind of kicked it out towards the dot, and Bennett was right there for it. Oh, swing and a miss. What are you calling right there? They both went to the ice. They're kind of, I mean, something must have happened once they went to the ice because there was no call, no call, no call. Okay, hey, you. Okay, Taco Bell's kind of gone off the deep end. All right, I kind of dig those Silver Knights hats. I've got the one Silver Knight hat. Uh, fuck there, but it's not quite my style. That's one thing, man. I got a big old head, so when uh like smaller hats, it makes my head look even bigger. So again, if I think we're gonna end up with a tie game with like 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes to go. But what I'd like to see is Florida score, in the next 2 minutes, keep the pressure on till about 4 minutes, 3.5, so that they pull Swayman and then grab the empty netter and just win 6-3. That would be my ultimate. Um what I'm kind of expecting is 4-4. Possible overtime. If not, Boston scores late to win it. Um I give that somewhat likely, and then I give empty netter to make or Boston pulls goalie and they'll score. If they make it to if the game's still within one and at 3 minutes left, they'll Boston will pull the goalie and score. Um Otherwise we're you know we got so we're on a power play, 8:50 to go in the third. Boston's power play, eh, you know what I mean? So bring it down at least a little bit since I'm not standing up anymore. In all reality, Boston needs to score on this power play or they're not going to win it. I said flounder on this power play. It'd be sweet to have Florida catch a breakaway as he comes out of the box. I don't see it happening. But, 30 seconds after this power play ends, Florida scores. Boston loses their shit, catches a couple more penalties. Ah, clear them out. There you go. Good stick. I am very surprised he got that. That looked like a little bit of a change up on him. That well, that went fucking well for Boston for a minute there. Oh, great little. Damn. Another miss. Just swinging and missing, flying pucks, hard to pay, not easy plays. And but Boston swinging and miss twice on wide open nets. That like, jeez. So Marchand threw it. Somebody up, I don't know who that was, got the deflection. And Bob, as he's going, was able to come back, get the pad save, hits his pad, goes up, hits the knob of his stick, and kicks right instead of back into the goal, which was nice. And then I said, puck comes over the net twice or through the crease twice, and just swing and a miss on an open net. Real hard play to make, but would have been, if he tips it, that thing's a goal. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey. Go dumping it. All hail Nate Schmidt. Get it out. That was a good job, McAvoy, but he just didn't get enough on that. You got to get that one out of the zone. A little bit of a. I'd actually like to see what just happened there because Schmidt went down and then another Panther and another, and then a Bruin. It was just a weird, it's kind of weird contact for everybody. Get it out. They're going to score, and it's going to be because they can't get it out of the damn zone. They had opportunities. No. He got pushed on his hip. That was not a tripping. Good stick. Not enough to get it out, but they need to get this puck out. Boston is just flying around. They're not giving Florida enough time to make contact. Holy shit, they are playing that blue line strong, man. There you go. They finally got it out. They get 2 guys changed, 3 guys changed. They're losing these battles for the puck. Oh, Bob almost got. Another little change up that went a different way as he was already sliding. Jeez, it's been very impressive hockey by Boston. Florida is just not getting enough time to get any oomph behind the puck, so they're just tapping it, giving Boston enough time to make these great plays. And then when they finally get it clear, he lightly bounces it off the wall, so it didn't even make the red line. And Boston was right back in. So Florida's got to figure it out. It's one of those. If Boston was playing like this for more than the last 7 minutes of the game, they'd be dominating. Like they are kicking Florida's ass. Huh. Yeah. Okay. So definitely making the decision. Gonna be back for Islanders Avalanche. 6 o'clock tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern. Um, and then I think it's tomorrow. Tomorrow at 4. Yeah. Tomorrow at 4, we'll be here for Golden Knights Hurricanes. And yeah. Yeah, that's the only game I'm really interested in seeing. So yep. All right. Cool. So after this game, end it, come back at 6 o'clock. Well, again, Islanders Avalanche. And then tomorrow, 4 o'clock, is Golden Knights at Washington. 4 o'clock. And so it's 6 tonight, 4 tomorrow. I'll be happy when the texts, the political texts are done. And the phone calls. Like, I don't need convincing. We're good. I already know who I'm pulling for, who I'm voting for, all that shit. Made sure I'm active in the voter rolls. I suggest everybody else do the same. Um, Make sure you're active in the voter rolls. Do your research. Choose wisely. Choose it. Make informed decisions. Besides that, that was a cross check Boston should have gotten called for. I don't know what the fuck these refs are looking at. But all right, back to hockey. Get it out. Florida, there you go. All right, so if they get control, Boston gets control in the zone, I'd be looking at Swayman clearing. And I give Boston a pretty good chance of scoring once they pull Swayman. That was a great defensive play because I think that was Bennett just storming in. It was Bennett with a great defensive play. Man, but yeah, if that it was odd man rush and Beecher got back, what a what a hustle play. Got his stick in the way of the pass of Bennett as Bennett got to the top of the crease. Like, that was dangerous, man. That was a great play. And then again, Boston moves it out of the zone. Bennett's there with a great stick. Oh, they Boston overturns it. Florida misses the pass. That was wild from all sides. Swayman's gone. We got 6-on-5 hockey. Boston's gonna have. Yep, there you go. Move it. Let's see it. Not the best pass. It hit a It hit a hit a stanchion. That might have actually been their best opportunity. I feel like they're gonna have at least one or two more, but man, Florida went to swing that down the ice along the boards, and it hit a partition and just died and dropped. That was oof. That was unfortunate for Florida. Very fortunate for Boston. Like I said, I give Boston a Boston against Florida 6-on-5. I give them a better odds of scoring than most teams would. You know, I normally say, okay, somebody's getting they're going to get the empty net rather than the goal, but my money's on the 6-on-5 goal for Boston. Need Florida to just I need Florida to win a face-off, make two or three good passes, and put it in the empty net. That's what I would like to see. What's probably going to happen is Boston wins the face-off, about 6 passes, and they're going to put it in the net. About 22 seconds after the face-off. All right, a minute 28 to go. Panthers won the face-off. Couldn't get it out. Pasternak couldn't get enough oomph on it. There it goes. Bad pass, Florida. There you go. Okay. That went the other way. Pasternak trying to keep it in the zone ended up slashing the shit out of whoever it was. And now Marchand and Forslinger going. Marchand dropping the gloves like he's not a midget little punk ass pussy. Dude hides behind his refs, the refs and his teammates all day. That should be that should be a fine, maybe not a suspension. Dude's locked up with the ref. Guy comes up behind him and rips his helmet off. Like I said, Brad Marchand single-handedly ruined the Boston Bruins for me. And like he is dirty. It went from being a gnat to being a dirty piece of shit. Yeah, Pasternak just slashes the shit out of him. Florida did good killing some time. So now we got 49 and a half seconds. I hope Florida busts their ass. Like, make it 5-3 with 40 seconds to go. Dude, if he didn't slash him, Boston was looking fairly good. They're just getting them off the ice. These really don't mean shit. Come on, Florida, score just to be dickheads. That should be Sway. No, that's Swayman throwing a fit right there. Like he was there, but that man, the Boston Bruins are just he iced him. Never mind. I didn't realize he snow showered him. Never mind. I would do that shit too. I would chop his ass right on the shin. Yeah, 13.7 seconds, and we're done with this game. All right, we got 1 second left. It's over. Oh shit. All right, so we got a Florida win, which is kind of is what it is, but we got a Boston loss. Gotta love it. Cool. We're having a few good days of hockey, especially after Boston shat on Ottawa. I just realized I should probably do a bear for the Bruins because I think that's what they use. But having the picture of Marchand licking a guy is just too good not to use. All right, so 6 p.m. Unless if the Penguins Canadians game ends up being a good game, I might jump on early. Otherwise, we're gonna be here for Islanders at the Avalanche. So 6 o'clock, 9 Eastern. See you guys.